Hello everyone, welcome back to this channel. So let's start a new course, Intermediate Machine Learning. We have completed Intro to Machine Learning. Now the next step is Intermediate Machine Learning. Okay, first as usual I will read the tutorial, then we will do the exercise. See here. Review what you need for this course. Okay, this is the introduction. If you have some background in machine learning and you would like to learn how to quickly improve the quality of your models, then you are in the right place. What are the things we are going to learn? How to tackle data which are found in real world dataset like missing values, categorical values, then how to design pipelines to improve your machine learning code, how to use advanced techniques for model validation like cross validation. Don't worry, we are going to learn these things. Okay, and how to build XGBoost, which is one of the robust model in machine learning, and how to avoid common mistakes. Okay. Now, along the way, you will apply your knowledge by completing a hands-on exercise, and this use data from housing prices competition. Okay, so where you will use 79 different explanatory variables such as the roof, number of bedroom, number of bathroom to predict the home prices. You will measure your progress by submitting predictions to this competition. Okay, now prerequisite. You are ready for this course if you have built a machine learning model before, you are familiar with this topic. Intro to machine learning which we completed before, there we studied model validation, underfitting, overfitting and random forest. If you are completely new, then you have to study this one I have already explained. If you have not seen that video, then watch that first. Okay, now let's do the first exercise. Okay, first you have to set up. So for that you just have to run this. Okay, import OS. If not, this is all for setting up this exercise. Now you will work with the data from housing prices competition for Kaggle and users to predict home prices in using 79 explanatory variables they have already said. So run the next code without changes to load the training data and validation features. See, pandas imported. Let me first run and train test split. This is the CSV file which is converted to data frame, and this is the output, that is you have to predict the price. These are the features which you are going to use as input, and you are making the trend test split. Okay, all these things we have understood before. Now use the next cell to print the first several rows. So first 5 rows, these are the inputs and you have to predict the price. Okay, this is your data set. Now the next code cell defines 5 different random forest model. Run this code cell without changes. Okay, so don't make any changes. They are using random forest. You know what is a random forest? Random forest means when you are taking suggestions from many decision trees, that is known as random forest. So random forest regressor where the estimator is 50 random state and 50, 100, 200, 100 and different kinds of parameters they have used and created 5 models. Okay. Now which one is the best? Here as they have changed the parameter, they want to check which one is giving you a very good performance. So you have to select the best model. So to select the best model, we can define a function called score model. This function returns the mean absolute error. How to find which one is best? The model which provide minimum error. Okay, so you have to calculate the error, and the model which is giving you the least error is the mean absolute error. Okay, now run the cell code without changes. So from sklearn.matrix import mean absolute error def score model. So xtrain, xvalid, ytrain, yvalid, model.fit, model.predict and return mean absolute error. For I in range 0 to length of models, MA equal to score model. So you are creating a for loop, and you know range function generates 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 up to the lane of models minus 1. Why minus 1? Because the last one is excluded. It's starting from 0. Okay, now you are calculating the mean absolute error. How you are calculating mean absolute error? By calling this function, that is score model. So here you are passing the model. So first model 1, model 2, model 3. See, this is the arguments. So you are passing it here and you are splitting them. After that you are training the model, then you are making the prediction from the model, and you are returning the mean absolute error. So once you return the mean absolute error, that is stored here and that is printed. So see, the first one, first mean absolute error for the model 1, second for model 2, mean absolute error for model 3, model 4, model 5. Okay, now you have to evaluate how you have to find which one has the minimum. So use the above result to fill in the line below. Okay, which model is the best model? Your answer should be one of model 1, model 2, model 3, model 4, model 5. Now anyone can say from here which has the least error. Which one has the least error? 24, 23, 23, 23. So we can see model 3, right? Okay, so you just have to write model 3. That is what they are asking for. So sorry, model 3. Okay, now this one is also in small only. Now generate test predictions. Great, you know how to evaluate what makes an accurate model. Now it's time to go through the modeling process and make predictions. Okay, in the line below, create a random forest model with the variable name my model. Create a random forest model with the variable name my model. Okay, so this is your model name, which is the best model. So you just have to write best model. Okay, simple thing. Now run the next code cell without changes. This code feeds the model to the training and validation data and then generates test prediction that are saved to a CSV file. See, now your model is my model. That means you are taking the third model. See, random forest regressor, n estimator is 100, criteria is absolute error, random state 0. These are all known as parameters. You can give different kind of parameters to check which model is performing well. So to know these things, you have to study decision tree and random forest in details, which we are going to cover later. Okay. And now as we have selected the best model, so we can just use that model to fit. Okay, fit method, you know, I have explained this many times before, and these are the training input, training output. Okay, so model is trained here. Once the model is trained, now you are using that to predict the value from the test. This is the test column. These are the rows you have kept for testing. These are not used for training. Okay, so once you predict, you are just saving it into preds underscore test. Okay, now you are saving the predictions and you are creating a data frame. This also we understand in our first class of intro to machine learning, how to convert a CSV to data frame, how to create a data frame. So here you are creating a data frame. Okay, you are creating a table where this is the input and this is the output. ID is the input and sell price is the output, and you are converting it into two CSV file, and this is the name of your CSV file. Okay, submission.csv is the new name of the CSV file, and you are converting it by it to underscore CSV. So you are converting it from data frame, because here you have created the data frame. So you are converting from data frame to CSV file so that you can submit. Okay, so now you can submit the result, join competition. You can do anything. Anyway, in our next class, we will understand how to work with missing values, because often you have to come across the missing values in your real data set. Okay, so meet in our next class. Till then, bye. Happy learning.